at it, Pip. Good job. Go a little deeper. There you go. You could do it. Good girl. Almost. Yeah. Good girl. This is 1 week old, 33 grams. And today's our first day being able to find a little bit of food on our own. She still is unable to be in a normal brooder or anything like that. She tries real hard though, she's real smart. I have to keep my hand behind her because she tends to, she loses her balance a lot, but she also tends to walk backwards all the time. Like, she can walk forward, but when she's trying to eat or trying to do something, she tends to walk backwards. Oh, that's a big bite. Good girl. I was really excited when she started showing signs of wanting to, do these things, because those the first couple days were really rough. She wouldn't eat. I had to syringe feed her, syringe water, and that scares me. That's always dangerous. And then eventually we moved to, I have a special little spoon that has a big lip on it that I would put the wet food on, and she did real well with that. This food is a mix of her chick starter crumble with raw egg yolk, only the yolk, and some water and some honey. So it not only helps encourage her to eat, but it's kind of like a power meal, so to speak. It helps keep her glucose up. It helps her get the protein that she needs, the fat that she needs, a little bit of the hydration that she needs. It's been real rough for Pip. I call her Pip. I gave her that name before I found out she was blind, because anybody with a blind chick knows that they actually spend a constant amount of time screaming and chirping and just, they're very loud. It's a constant thing. And Pip's like that. And so I gave her the nickname Pip Squeak because she was so loud and so tiny. And now I just kind of shortened it and call her Pip. It's going to be really hard for me when it comes time to let her go on Friday. She is promised to a gentleman who I bred a dozen of lavender Orpingtons for. He is very experienced and very trustworthy. And the 12 chicks that I hatched for him have been born over the last couple days. So even though they were born bigger than her, she'll have a little flock to fit in with for now. But it's gonna be hard to let her go. I am head over heels in love with her. She and I have quite an understanding and quite a schedule. She sleeps in this brooder next to me. It's a special brooder. It's just a sleep brooder, so it's not set up like a regular brooder. It does not have a heat plate. There she goes. Well, I moved my hand. Now she's walking backwards. She's got a heating pad that wraps around. She's in right now is her sleep sack. It's got little blankets in there. It's made of fleece, and then it goes inside of there, inside of the heating pad, and that's where she spends a lot of her time when she's not eating. That's the only way she'll sleep. It's the only... Good girl. Look at you. Ah. Wiping your beak. Now you're pecking at the air. But it's the only way she'll sleep. But we're learning. You got it, Pip. Oh, are we done? Are you done? I don't want you to climb in your food. Are you done? Are you done? Mommy, move it. Are you done, Pip? And she does hear very well. She'll follow voice, and if you touch her on a side, she'll know you're there, and sometimes she'll follow when you touch her. So she's real smart. She's got a tag on her, so I know which one she is. Not that you couldn't tell. She needs a bath. Look at that. She's a dirty eater. Are you tired, Pip? Aside from the symptoms, one of the ways that you can tell that she's blind is when you get some food right there, honey. Let me see. Is if you shine a light on her eyes. She's got the clouded blue circle, and her eyes also don't dilate or change with the light. So, Pip, I think you got some food on your eye there. Come on, let's see. Let me see ya. Good. Oh, Mama can't hold the phone at the same time. I got food on me now too. Hey, let Mama clean you. Come on. Oh, good girl. There we go. Oh, all clean, Pip. Well, not really. Now you got it on your wing. A messy eater. Yeah. How you doing, Pip? You ready for a nap? Hey. Woo. Hey, gorgeous. You ready for a nap? Want some water? How about we take a baby wipe? How about we take one of your wipes and we really give you a good clean face? Come here. Let me see. Come here. She's like, no, stop it, Mama, stop it. No, quit. Stop touching me. Oh my goodness, you cleaned so badly. You need a bath. You need a bath, Pipper. Ooh, where are you going? Should we get you some water? And then here is Pip's water. She's got a special thing of water. Ooh, your water's getting gross, kiddo. Actually, I'll get you a different water. Your water is getting gross. She backwashes a lot, as I'm sure you can imagine. There we go. This isn't mean to, just the way it is. But I make up 3 containers of it usually at a time. There you go with your backwards business again. It is Pedialyte, water, and honey. She does not find her water as well as she finds her food. Unfortunately, boo, you're walking backwards, honey. Hold on. So, I usually will bring the water to her for now. There you go. And then, hopefully soon, she'll be able to find it better on her own. There are times where I do syringe feed her a little bit of water, but it depends on how much she's taking in on her own. Look at that mess. Look at that messy girl. Look at that messy girl. You ready for a nap, Pip? I'm really proud of her and her progress. She's come a long way. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Now, this may look cruel, but she can't see it. It won't hurt her eyes. But if you can tell, if we can get her to hold still long enough, in her eye, she has got a blue circle. And that is because she is blind. So, I don't know how well you can see that or not on the camera. Let's see if I can hold her and show you. I know, honey. There's a lot of symptoms. There we go. For blind chickens. There we go. And for, for them, you got the yelling non-stop. Ooh. Let me show everybody your eye. I don't know how well anybody could see that on the camera phone. Probably not very well. But they're very wobbly. They don't find food. They often will stay like under the heat plate or under the heat light and not move. This being loud crying bit is all the time. Unless Pip is tucked in and asleep. And then she settles down, goes to sleep. And like I said, the wobbliness, the walking backwards, the falling over, the pecking at the air is another one. They're usually much, much smaller. And really, it's up to you on whether or not they're gonna have a chance at doing well, because they usually need our help, as the humans involved. They need us to intervene, and if we don't realize that they're blind or we don't have the time to help them, they may not make it. Now, there are some out there where the other chicks in the clutch, like they bond to one, they have like a seeing eye chick that will lead them to food and water. There is that, but that is actually quite uncommon. It's not something that we see a lot, and it's not something that Pip's been able to do. She's not attached onto another chick. She absolutely hates being in with them. So, they don't mind her, it doesn't seem, but she just sits there and screams. So, at first I just thought she was a failure to thrive, and I didn't know what we were going to do with her. But then I was just like, something's not right though, something seems wrong. Like, other than that, it's like she's not catching this being a chick thing, this whole, as my husband put it, she's not catching on to learning how to do the chicken thing, how to be a chicken. She's just not getting it, and there was a reason for that. She couldn't see. So, we will see. Pip, would you like to say goodbye? Oh. What are you doing? Come here. But the good news is that at this age, she doesn't realize that it's something that is different about her. My goodness, look at your crop. She's definitely got plenty to eat. Are you ready for bed? Little Miss Dangerous, you're gonna fall. You're so loud. All right. But maybe I'll have more updates soon. I'm definitely gonna try to learn as much as I can and try to share as much as I can, because there's not a whole lot of information out there for people needing help with blind baby chicks. There is a ton of information on adult chickens. There's a few, like if you do some research, you can find some posts by people saying, help, you know, I think my baby chick is blind, I don't know what to do, and you have a few people saying to cull it, which is to kill it. I would never do that. And then you've got some people that are, you know, offering a little bit of advice, but there's very little information known, so I will do my best to provide detailed information on the things that I did for Pip to help move her along, but a lot of it just had to do with consistently keeping her hydrated for the first couple days. They live off the yolk from their, you know, hatching. So the first couple days is really not a big deal, but then you start to get to like day 3 and 4 and 5, and you're like, oh my god, still not eating. So then you want to make sure you're giving Pedialyte. Honey also helps because you want to keep the glucose up. You want to mix that same thing with some yolk. I started with yolk and then moved to adding some of the chick starter, but adding the, you know, doing the yolk and doing the syringe feeding. And then this little spoon she does real good. It's got like a lip on it. It's a children's spoon, a very deep one. And I would put some of the yolk on there and she'd eat it. Then we started putting the mash on there and she'd eat it. And I'd have to hold it like this way for her to peck forward at it. Because she's, as you saw before, she's just now learning the pecking down. And she won't go down very far. You know, she won't bend her neck very far. But I think in time she will, you know. She won't eat in the cage if I put it in a container in well, the brooder or the little cage I have for her. She won't eat it. She won't eat it unless I'm right there, like, touching her. So that's a challenge as well. So, anyways, I'll give more updates later.